Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. You'll never guess what's happening right now. Well, just in case you didn't guess, because maybe you didn't, I am live and, in effect, reporting to you from behind this plastic microphonic device where we engage with you, the viewer, through your comments and time here on the chat. Yes, indeed. We're going to open that up right now to see who's here. We've got Liquid Electrum is here. Welcome, sir. Good to see you. All right. Yes, indeed. Liquid Electrum is actually first tonight. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, sir. All right. And we've got nobody else here. Just Liquid Electrum and me. And maybe Gray Man's here. Yes, there's Gray Man. Sterling Cannabis. I am undead. That's right. Undead. And the Global Warmer is hanging loose with us. And high five to Elizabeth Kahn. Yes, indeed. All right. Good to see you guys. Metal Mocha is here. Oh, you know what? I wish I had a mocha latte right now, but I just have this coffee right here. This is Folgers Black Silk, but very good. Yes, indeed. Thank you guys for being here. James Smith is here with us as well, too. Let's go back in time just a hair to 5 years ago as we respond to some of these comments. World gone awry, silver and gold prices unfazed. That seems to be the case. That was from 5 years ago. It is probably apropos today, with just as much craziness happening, probably if not more so, and gold and silver prices unfazed. From Boyke Unlimited was first on that video. Thank you. Yes, I do have a series of videos that I actually melted some silver down. We had some little fun. One of the first channels to film melting silver in this community. Didn't sell any of it. Didn't really do much with it. Had a little fun. One Whoosh says, I can't believe you destroyed those artifacts. Well, now I'm kind of thinking what artifacts they were. I think they were some strategic reserve 10-ounce bars that somebody had. They weren't mine, so you can't blame me. Yes, indeed. Tea latte. Ooh, that does sound good. I have to try that. Christopher Sanchez is here. Good to see Christopher Sanchez. He and I, Christopher Sanchez and I, we may not be blood brothers, but one thing we are is Marmite brothers. Or not Marmite. We're Vegemite brothers. Yes, indeed. We both did the Vegemite taste test. He fared much better with it than I did. Yes, indeed. Good to see Rob B. Welcome. Hello to Mark B. James Smith is still here. We have Sterling Cannabis with us. Good to see Sterling, as always. Coin Hunter says, nice. Thank you. All right. How I purchased 1 ounce silver coin of $10 at my local coin shop. Well, I have got actually an even greater story to tell in the coming days, maybe a week or so. We'll see. And JL says, now is a good time to buy silver. Although I think it's going to drop to $13 and at $15 an ounce. Unfortunately, I bought most of my silver last year. I'm done buying it for now. I will start buying more gold again soon. Yes, indeed. I hear you. Well, JL, hang in there. I think it's good. If you don't feel comfortable buying, then I wouldn't buy either, especially considering where some of the premiums are. We'll see here. But yes, indeed. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yes, that's right. Silver Sun 13. The Sanchez Snake is a classic community pour piece indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. And Liquid Electrum bought 27 more ounces today. Way to go, Liquid Electrum. Yes, indeed. Way to go, sir. All right. And Functional on Silver is here. Okay, let's see here. A Rocket Diva says, at first it irritated me. This is about the Let's Explore. I did a poll. And we're going to look at that poll here in a minute after we look at some of these comments. I wanted to see, because there's a growing number of people that don't like it when I say let's explore. So I wanted to kind of engage the audience and kind of see where it is. And some of them were trolls, yes, but others were genuinely didn't like the phrase. But Rocket Diva, at first it irritated me, then like a seductive earworm, that phrase bore a hole into my psyche. Feels like something is missing when I don't hear it. All right, there you go. And I think that's just it. My channel is an acquired taste with my crazy, stupid sense of humor. My voice, some people don't like the voice, and phrases like that, the heavy metal intro. It is somewhat of an acquired taste, but once people do stick around for a while, they do get used to it at the very least. So I appreciate all those of you who do put up with me. Yes, indeed. All right, thank you, Rocket Diva. Ray Gilgrath says, the silver volcano is brewing, ready to erupt sometime. The reserves getting less mining, getting less. Go figure. Great time to buy. Enjoy the show. Thank you, Ray. Appreciate that, my friend. Yes, indeed. All right. Now, some reason this is not posting here. Sometimes it happens. Matt Bittner, what would you say instead of let's explore? I don't know, Matt. I never really gave it that much thought. I don't know what I would say. I probably wouldn't say anything. I would probably just say the little intro title and what it's about and they kind of just go into it. But I don't know. I'd probably have to think of something else. But the thing is, if I was to think of something else, then there would be a number of people that would hate that too. So I don't know. Crudubius says, I appreciate all you do for the stacking community, especially your coverage of the PM markets and news regarding the same. He says here, you're far more realistic than Schiff and far less doom and gloom than JA of SD Bullion. Thanks, Sal, and keep doing you. Well, thank you, Crudubius. I do appreciate your kind words, and I think I've found my niche, I guess, in that regards, because I try to be realistic. I do cover some of those topics, but I try to cover them with a balanced point of view. But yes, indeed. So thank you so much. I appreciate it very, very much. Very kind of you. Mr. Clad, rumor has it Uncle Sal was a proctologist with a wicked sense of humor. That's how Let's Explore came about. Now, there could be some truth to that. In fact, there may be some conspiracies that the Rothschilds may have been involved as well. Yes, indeed. Yes. Walking or driving live streams would be neat. Yes, indeed. And I thought about that. I may do something a little bit different in the live streams too to switch it up. We do a little game, Matt, at the end. You know, you've been a part of it. Let's Dora the Explorer. There you go. Theta Phoenix. I like that one. Secret Stackers here. But I might try to do something a little bit new. Whenever I've tried new things though on the channel, they've almost all failed, inexplicitly have failed. I did something called the Great Coin Designed and Round Election, where we picked the favorite designs. I put a whole group of them together, did a whole playlist on this thing, and it was quite fun to do. It took a lot of time to put together, but those videos bombed. They did a bombed. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Hey, there you go, Sterling Cannabis. Do a flat Earth video. Most of our coins are flat. That's true. That's right. Very good. Okay, let's see here. But I might have to think of something. I have to think of something a little bit different because I do want to change some things up. But at the same time, I don't want to stop what's working for me too. That's kind of putting it mildly. I don't know what's really working for me. But anyways. Hey, Stephanie S is here, and we have a scammer calling us a little early, but hey, we'll take it anyway. Hello?
Yeah, hi. This is William Jones. I'm calling you from Broadway Funding. May I speak with Jim?
This is Jim. How are you doing?
Yeah, hi. I'm doing great, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm doing just wonderful. I've got my cup of coffee here. I've got a plastic microphonic device. What could go wrong?
All right. So, I'm really sorry to do that. I'm really sorry to hear that.
Why are you sorry to hear that?
Your working is not good today.
No. I'm here. I'm sitting here with this cup of coffee. I'm slurping it right now. That's not work. Well, I guess the act of picking it up and putting it to my lips like this and slurping it,
right.
I guess you could call that work, but there's an enjoyable outcome because I get to taste the notes of the coffee. You know what I mean?
All right, I got you, sir. So the thing is that we can provide you a short-term business loan.
Okay, hold on just 1 second, okay? Can you hold on just 1 second? Yes, got another call coming in here. Just a second here. Just stay with me. Hello?
Looking for the business owner, Richard?
I am the business owner. I am he.
Okay, my name is Gary Dawkins, and
Hi, Gary.
I'm calling from Benchmark Capital. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, Gary. I'm fine. You're actually louder than the other guy. Can the other guy say something? What's your name again?
My name is Gary, sir.
You're Gary. Okay, okay. He hung up. The other guy hung up. Anyways, go ahead. Yes, sir, Gary. How can I help you today, Gary?
The reason of my call is my company is offering you...
Before we go there, Gary, there's some important part of the conversation that hasn't happened yet. I want to ask you, Gary, and I know this is personal, but please be prepared. Brace yourself for this question, Gary. Are you ready for it?
Okay. Yeah.
How are you doing, Gary? How are you?
I'm doing good. What about you?
Well, I am just doing wonderful, Gary. You want to know why? Because I am here in front of my plastic microphonic device, and I have this sweet cup of coffee I'm about to take a sip of right now. In fact, I'm going to do more than just sip it. I'm going to slurp it. Here we go.
Okay.
With minimal
That's
backwash,
good,
by
sir.
the way. Minimal backwash, Gary, okay?
Yeah, I got this.
Okay, very good. So how can I help you today? Where do we take the conversation
Uh,
from here? I'm gonna let you drive the conversation now.
okay, thanks for that. The reason of my call is my company is offering you unsecured working capital, and we are not taking any collateral and personal guarantee from your side. So that's why I called you to check. Are you guys looking for any additional funding for boosting up your business?
I guess we could use a couple of bucks for the business side. Yeah, that'd be fine. But we want to make sure, I guess if it's unsecured, we better take it in small doses, right? Because if you bring a whole like an armored car full of cash down, that might be a target and would need to be secured in that car.
Okay, how much you looking, sir?
How much am I looking? I look all the time. Every time I keep my eyes open, I'm looking.
I say like how much fund are you looking, sir? Like how much will be beneficial
How
for
much
your
fun am I
business?
looking for? I'm always looking for fun, but sometimes when I work, I'm not doing much fun stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me ask you this, Gary. This is a serious question, too. I need to know this. Do you wear boxers or briefs? Do you know the difference between the two? Now, that's not an acceptable answer. In fact, that's not an answer at all. He just hung up on me. We can't have that, right? Jeffrey Jackson, we got to get an answer from Gary on this. But likely, he called me from a spoof number, and it's not going to happen. Come on, Gary.
The number you have dialed is not in service.
Of course it's not in service because you're a freaking scammer calling me from a spoof number, you inbred, insane cookie thong. I bet you he probably does wear a thong, Stephanie. I would not be. That's probably why he was offended, because he farted while the thong was on and it kind of flatulated out a bit, and it was chafing against his butt cheeks, is my guess there. That's no worries, Jeffrey Jackson. Hey, Jeffrey Jackson knew the correct way to get me off the phone. That's for sure. That was great. He wears mesh Speedos. That's probably what it is. All right, very good. All right, very good. So anyway, thank you so much, Credubulus. Very kind words there indeed. Let's move ahead here. We've got, yo, dude. I believe it's a hedge against inflation, but it isn't a savings account because most people would have spent the money they spent on silver on something else, and that money would be gone. That's very true. It's like a savings account, true. Abby Bella Silverstack. Whoa. Abby Bella Silverstack says, and he's sent a super chat here. He says, after YouTube fees, this should still buy an ounce of silver. Thank you for your time as always. Thank you so much, Abby Bella Silverstack. And for those who don't understand what he's saying there, YouTube takes 30% right off the top for these super chats. And then taxes take another about 20 to 25%. But yes, indeed. So thank you so much, Abby Bella Silverstack. I'm going to give you 27 push-ups. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Abby Bella Silverstack. And so good to see you. Been a long time. Let's make it happen. I am still a little bit sore from last night's push-ups, though. But hey, we'll do it. We'll do it. And then we'll do some curls for the next one, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, dang it, 26, and 27. I gotta stretch this one out, folks. Oh man, yeah. Yep, stretching it out. I needed to do that. Wow. Thank you, Abby Bella Silverstack. I'm gonna be breathing heavy. Oh, that call ended before I could take it. Thank you so much, man. Very kind of you, sir. Okay, let's see here. Actually, you know what? I've got to open up the old other side here too, just in case. All right, very good. Let's see here, very good. Okay, let's get if it flips, it ships says, heck no, it's not a hedge. With the amount that's been printed, silver should be like, oh, wait a second. Oh, it dropped, it spilled the mic over. Let's get it. Hello? Hello?
How you doing, Jim? This is Jared Sosa speaking. How are you?
Jared, I'm a little winded, to be honest with you. If you don't want me to be honest with you, I can say that I'm not tired at all, and I'm completely just settled and doing great and can breathe easy. But yeah.
Sure.
So which do you want? You want the honest answer or the dishonest answer? Which can you tell? Could you tell if I was lying? If I was telling you I was completely just not out of breath?
Jim, are you good enough to talk? Because it's gonna be a real short conversation. You know what I mean?
A short conversation?
Yeah.
Okay, let me catch my breath here.
All right.
I'm grabbing in the air, trying to get a hold of the breath. It's hard to catch though. If I could only see it. If I could only see the breath, I could get it and catch it and swallow it. Whew. All right, okay, here we go. Okay, Jared, good to see you, man. Even though I'm not looking at you, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
All right. So look, you had told me that you're looking for 120K. That you're doing about 98K.
Yes, actually, there's a correction to that. Just a small correction there.
Okay.
I'm actually looking for $120,000.
Yeah,
Because see, what I used to do, Jared, in order, people told me to get as many Ks as possible, so I'd buy a bunch of alphabet soup. I would take all the Ks out and put them together. What happened? Oh man! Well, there you go, Sterling Cannabis. We did it. I got to hang up on me pretty quick. I gotta get the story.
Hello,
Jared.
Jared, you don't steer the beat for a while.
Hello.
At the tone, please record your message.
Good.
When you
Let's listen to that again. See if you can make out what his message is when I call. Whoops, hold on a second here. I mean, that was just crazy. Let me know if you can make this out.
Hello?
Jared.
Jim, look, I take my job very seriously, Jim, and
Well, yeah, I was
fucking
being
around,
serious.
for lack of a better term.
You didn't let me
For lack of
finish.
a better term, you're fucking around, Jim. So again, if you're saying you're for lack, you know what I mean. I want to do this for you. I want to help you with this with the phone. But
Right.
again, you're fucking around. You know what I mean. You've been telling me to call you back at 6:15
Yeah.
for the past 3 weeks, every day, and I've been calling you, and then just for us to have a small talk conversation.
Well, I know, but you didn't let me. There's a reason. The story leads to something else. The story. We haven't even gotten to the Barkers or Briefs section yet. But
Jim, I'm sorry, but I'm not here for that.
Okay, let me cut to the Boxers or Briefs question first before we go on about. I gotta tell him about the Boxers or Briefs. He's gotta know about the Boxers. Yeah, he's eating the phone. Can't make out much. It's very tough to make out.
Hello, you be Jared. You don't steer the beat for a while.
At the tone, please record your
Now
message.
that was hard to
when
make
you
out.
finished recording,
Could you make that out? I want somebody to transcribe what he said on his answer machine. Yeah, and I was going to ask him about his thong too next, But let's try it one more time. We'll leave a message for him. Listen, see if you can transcribe the call. Here we go.
Hello, you be Jared. You don't steer the beat for a while.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Jared, you didn't let me finish. I have one story to finish and then 2 questions. So I'll start with the story. I'll make it very quick because I know your time is important. Mine is 2. That's why I need to get this story out. So the thing is when people told me to make as many Ks as possible, like how much Ks do you want? You want 120,000 K or 120K or whatever it is? Well, it's a lot of work to find all that alphabet soup and take out all the Ks and put them together. That's a heck of a lot of work, but I did it. And then somebody laughed at me like, what are you talking about there? So I know not to ask for Ks anymore. I always ask for dollars. Apparently, I don't know where the K comes from, but we're looking for dollars over here, okay? So I want to make sure we're clear on that. That's the story. Now there's 2 questions I need to ask you, and you can answer them, please. Call me back or text me something. I need to know the answer to these questions. Number one, do you wear boxers or briefs? That's very important because every kind of direct lender that I've worked with, I want to make sure that they're wearing boxers, not briefs, because they get too tight up there and they get a little uptight if the pants are too tight, you know what I'm saying, or the garment is too tight. Like a little loose, a little bit of loose, so people have a good rapport with you. That's number one. And number two is this: have you ever farted while wearing a thong? And has it ever flatulated a bit and chafed against your left butt cheek? Whenever I do it, it chafes my right butt cheek, but not the left one. So I'm trying to garner that. The reason that question is asked is because of this. Because I find that those who find that the thong chafes the left butt cheek after a good fart, a flatulence as it were, they tend to be a little bit more irritable than those who chafe on the right butt cheek, okay? But I digress. So there you go. All right, let's digress. Let's stay dressed and have your machine call my machine, and let's do the lunch thing later. Oh, and Jared, call me. There we go. Okay, very good. I think I made my point known there. And maybe, hopefully we can reestablish a good working relationship with Jared in the near future. All right, very good. Okay, if it slips, it ships. Now we're back on track. See, I can do one thing at a time, but not two things at a time, apparently. Heck no, it's not a hedge. With the amount that's been printed, silver should be like $2,000 an ounce. Truth is stranger than fiction, stagnant money. That's all it is if it was considered money. All right, very good. Okay, it's understandable reaction consider where we are today, but yes, indeed. Yeah, Mark B., my guess is probably you're right. We may have heard the last of Jared. All right, let's see here. Very, very good. We may have heard the last of Jared. Sometimes we get to a point where some of these people finally get it, that we're just trolling them upside down and sideways. Yes, indeed. Does it chafe your cheeks when you have ganglion gas, aka brain fart? Yes, indeed, it sure does. 24K, yes, indeed. Jared Fogle could have been the Subway guy. That's right, Jeffrey Jackson. Moments in Trading says, that's kind of almost a tagline. I think things like that stick with people. You should definitely keep it, in my opinion. Thank you, Moments in Trading. Yes, and we're going to look at that poll in a moment. I did one here on the community tab. Great participating. Let's see here. Very good. And Ron DeWilderlin says, I do like that my stack has helped me build my net worth, but now I feel like I had to stack cash instead of PM, though I am somewhat addicted to the shining stuff. Yes, indeed. I understand. Good idea to diversify. Tucson Bubba is here with the whiskey in a bottle, or whiskey in a little spray. It's the what is that thing called? It's the, yeah. All right, very good. Yankee Stacking says here, I'll get rid of. I hope your day is A-OK when you get rid of Let's Explore. Don't do it. This is your line. Keep it always, brother. Thank you, my friend. Yes, that's right. And Yankee has made famous the saying, I hope your day is A-OK. Thank you so much, Yankee Stacking. Let's try to get him up to 100,000 subs. Yes, indeed. He's getting much closer. His channel is exploding. Way to go. Congratulations, Yankee. Well deserved. Zephiel, have you ever been contacted on a spam call about investing in silver? Never have. Believe it or not, Zephiel, good question. Never been called about investing in silver. Daniel says, what will happen is I'll be able to buy silver again. I'm waiting for $15, the equivalent of the $11 3 days in March 2020. Yes, there you go. Daniel, very well could come. Very well could come. And that would be the equivalent. In fact, that's why this gold to silver ratio widening as it has been. And many people feel that it could be kind of a repeat of 2020. But we're moving there slowly, which kind of scares me. I've not seen that South Park episode, actually, Matt, about Jared and Subway. I imagine they had fun with him. Tucson Bubba, Bourbon Pump, that's it. Bourbon Pump, it dispenses 1 ounce coffee fun for you. No push-up needed. Thank you so much. Tucson Bubba, a slurp in your honor, my friend. In stereo, as always. Thank you, brother. Oh, yeah, you guys are great. Thank you. And we've got MC chimes in, says, there are many ways to hedge against inflation, although silver is not the best. I do think it's still worth buying silver. One caveat, it is a very long-term proposition. Long-term meaning 12 plus years. I tend to agree with MC on this. Yes, indeed. Long-term proposition. All right, you guys are wonderful. Thanks for being here as we march on. Hey, speaking of Cybercurrent Twitcher, we've not said the name Cybercurrent Twitcher until just now. I think he's here. Hello, CCT, if you are. If you're not here, well, you're in my thoughts right now. Oh, there he is. CCT is here. He says, personally, I've always seen silver as a hobby with benefits, not a hedge against inflation. There you go. The benefits are that it has an intrinsic value to it that transcends space-time, and there's beauty in it. It's like a savings account. That's exactly right. There you go. All right. Very good. Hello, No BS. Welcome. Good to see you. No BS. Good to see you. And Elizabeth Kahn's got the coffee, the cookies, and the party. All right. She's bringing the coffee, the cookies, and the party. That is the best thing. Yes, indeed. With a real CCT, please stand up. Please stand up. And we've got Terry79 is here. And she actually said hello to me first. And then everybody else is all lumped in together. I feel special. There is Terry79. Welcome, Terry. So good to see you. All right. All right. Let's see here. Oh, there you go. Department of Numismatics is here. I am here. You may recommend, you may recommence the live stream. Cannolis for everybody. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Department of Numismatics. Complete. Let me guess. He's not wearing his lab coat during this live stream, but he does have it on standby. Could probably put it on in a moment's notice. You're going to want to stay tuned to learn from Professor Boulay at the Department of Numismatics. Yes, indeed. He's going to have a series of videos coming out on the metals. Metal, yeah! And cannolis and all that good stuff. Secret Stacker is here. James Smith is still with us. Frank Pop says, when silver once was viewed as actual money, it was a hedge. Today, it's seen as a working metal like copper nickel. Gold is a hedge, no longer silver's algorithm. That's actually a very good point because it's seen mostly as this industrial metal. Yes, indeed. Thank you for this algorithm as well. Appreciate it. Oh, very good. Congratulations. Stephanie bought some gold today, just small denominations. That's very, very good, though. Every little bit helps. Yes, indeed. Blitzkrieg says the following. We're going to respond to his comment here. Let's make this happen. Cap'n says, gold and silver have been real money for 5,000 plus years, and that's not going to change anytime soon, no matter what Filthy Banker says on a prostitute network. 99% of Americans think a 1 ounce silver American Eagle coin is only worth $1 because it says so on the back of the coin. They don't understand how the system works because they've been lied to their whole life. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Next metal series of videos in the works. So you guys, if you've not subscribed, you should check out the Department of Numismatics channel and subscribe. Good stuff over there. And Scott S. is here. Hello, Scott S. Welcome. Good to see you. And by the way, hello to JM Unleashed as well, too. JM, great member of the community. Yes, indeed. And Liquid Electrum says in here, he says, gold and silver will be the last man standing in a collapse of markets. I look forward to that day. Yes, indeed. Exactly right. They will stand the test of time because they always have. There's no amount of technology. There's no amount of media marketing or anything like that that can stop it, really. And I think that's the testimony to how much sales of precious metals have been happening, even in the bullion form. Yes, indeed. All right. So gold and silver says yes, indeed. All right, very good. Thank you, Blitzkrieg. And we've got Mark Yellowcake says, I say keep it. This is the phrase, let's explore. You guys have chimed in on it with some good comments there. We're going to look at that here momentarily. Look at the poll if you haven't participated in it. Go check out my community tab, and you will see it's the last community post there. So Mark Yellowcake says, I say keep it. It's kind of cool when out of nowhere, for no reason, I hear my wife loudly saying, let's explore. She overhears me listening to your vids. Oh, I'm honored and humble. Mark Yellowcake, that's very kind of your lovely wife. And give her a big old hug and say it's from Uncle Sal for me. All right, yes, indeed. All right, there you go. Silver Shelby is back with us. Hello, Silver Shelby. Good to see you. All right, yes, indeed. Good to see Donovan Robbins is here. I slurp in your honor. We got a little dark chocolate here as well. What does it mean to be a collector? Video here. And by the way, if you've watched this video at the end screen, you will see a link to both videos about the modern commemoratives. If you guys haven't checked those out, the full collection, one from up to 2015, and the other one all the way up to 2022. Yes, indeed. Very good. And so Grant Allard says, though not American, American Silver Eagles seem more attractive to me for collecting a lot of MSPF 70s, a whole lot. It seems likely they'll make up the major part of my collection on top of my basic bullion stack. Great video. Thanks, Al. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. And I can understand that. Yes, indeed. If you're a collector, that's the way to do it. And, all right. One way to do it. Very good. Okay, let's move forward here. We have got Trapper Bob Patriot chimes in on this video. Let's see what he's got to say here. I tried to kick the silver bug, but it didn't work. I have 20 ounces on the way, and as soon as I get back from a hunting trip, I'm buying more. All right. Well, you know what? If you can find it at a low price now, I think I think these prices are low. That if we're not near the bottom, or if we're not at the bottom, we should be relatively near it. Now, what does near mean? I'm thinking anywhere between now $15 and $17 an ounce is probably going to be the bottom. But it wasn't long ago when I thought that 20 was the bottom, so you never know. Hello, Hoppin' John, all the way from Oklahoma. Oklahoma, good to see you, John. Hoppin' John, thank you for being here. Glad you're here. I think you're new here, so I'm glad you're here. Very good. Oh, man. Scott S.'s LCS sold him 3 Scottsdale 10-ounce bars for $218 each. Wow. That's amazing. What a bargain that is. All right. Hell Creek Trading is here. Hello, Hell Creek Trading. Good to see you, sir. Strongman is here. Keep the faith. Yes, indeed. Silver King says on this video, I do not see it as an inflation hedge, but more likely as saving money. To me, collecting silver is a fun way to save money. Yes, indeed. There you go. But the thing is, when we do save money, we save it hoping and with the assurance that it will preserve your wealth, right? That's what saving should be anyway. But I see what you're saying there. There's probably a better way to look at it. Because if you're spending an ounce of, $20 to buy an ounce of silver, let's say, after premiums and the like, and it doesn't go up and it goes down a little bit, well, you take that $20 and waste it somewhere where you're out the full 20. With inflation the way it is now, you may be down maybe a couple of bucks at the most. You still preserved some of that wealth. All right, very good. All right. Let's march on ahead here. We've got Abe Lucas says the following on this Is Silver No Longer a Hedge video. Gold and silver will always be a safe haven, a hedge always. Another thing, one cannot compare gold and silver to fiat currency for the simple fact that gold and silver are real money, not fake money such as fiat currency. It doesn't matter how high or low gold and silver are if fiat currency is not even real money in the first place. Well, that's a whole other discussion because I do believe that currency is money. I've done a couple of videos on the topic. I might have to create a playlist for it. But even with it inflating the way it is inflating, I still believe it's money. And I really believe that you do too in the end. Because if it's fake money, then likely you wouldn't accept it. Or you wouldn't have any faith in it. Because, see, money involves faith. And now there is something I like to refer to as unsound money. And then there's sound money. Or bad money and good money. I think the fiat currencies, all of them, including the dollar, is bad money. It's unsound. Whereas gold and silver are sound money. I hope that makes sense. All right. Let's see here. Where are we at? Okay, let's march on ahead here. Thank you, Abe. Good comment, though. Veritas Files says here, only the copper penny and nickel are currently worth more than face value. That's right, exactly. And I didn't have any of those nearby when I made that video until near the end. But I get and agree with your broader point. In the future, we are going to have to withdraw from where society is going, and that will necessitate people being on their own gold and silver standards. Hopefully, people are stacking with that in mind. Yes, indeed, good point. Very good point. All right. AP says, if the critics are making you question the tagline because you also have some feeling that it needs to change, then maybe think about changing it. It's just a bunch of noise. Ignore it and move on. Well, AP, yes. I see what you're saying, and you're right. And we'll look at this poll here in a moment, and you'll see why I was considering it, why I asked the question. And because it really makes sense when you look at the results of the poll. Which is why I wanted to do a, quote, scientific poll. In other words, get people with anonymous. They don't have to put their name to it. They just can vote on it. And over 1,000 people did. So I like to get that kind of feedback, but I like to be true to myself too. But I also want to grow the channel. Let's see here. All right, very good. Jacob Buxton says, every time I watch one of your videos, my girlfriend loves to chime in with "Let's explore." Keep the catchphrase. All right. Thank you so much. Thank Jacob. All right, very cool. All right, now I've got a little troubling news here from the chat side. Maybe y'all can look and see the chat here, but we're getting some breaking news that just came through the wires on the chat that troubles me slightly, and that is Terry says she hates everyone and everything. But I could have swore that she showed me some friendly things, showed me some, not necessarily love, but some semblance of a friendship there, which gave me the indication that perhaps she didn't hate me, but she may like me. And so I don't know if I can continue if I have this notion that Terry hates me. Let's see here, very good. All right, I'm just teasing. She's having a little fun here. We're having a little bit of fun. All right, hit the like quick. There you go. Hello, Common Sense. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right. Yeah. All right, we've got 39 thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Terry. I guess I'm the one exception here. All right, very good. Spitzin the Truth says, I wouldn't even acknowledge the grubs. The show wouldn't be the same without it, frankly. However, at the end of the day, it's more about the message, the intro, and the forest for the tree kind of scenario. Yes, indeed. That's right. There you go. That's right. That's right. Thank you so much, sir. Jaron Johnson says you're keeping your well-established channel with an established opening for your content. Got to be honest, the heavy metal Let's Explore intro was very memorable right off the bat, making your channel stand out to me above the other Stacker channels. I'd say only Silver Slayer has a comparable intro that I'm aware of. Well, thank you, Jared. I appreciate that so much. And I can't respond because this thing is spinning, and I'll lose my place. Hello, Bruce Eddington. Good to see you, Bruce. Welcome. And Scrapping, Hoarding, Tinkering Fun is here. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. Long time no see. Good to see you. Scott S. is here. 44 thumbs up. Appreciate that, guys. And who knows? Maybe we'll get 100 thumbs up tonight. I don't know. I think I might have to. I don't know. Solicit somebody to e-beg me for these thumbs up. Guido Sagala, I believe after midterms, gasoline's going to start going up again. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if that were to happen. When it's over $5 a gallon, how much money can they make mining silver? I think the price is going to go up at the end of the year in December. I think so too, and you make a good point. Even as a byproduct of other metals, sooner or later, rising fuel costs will have an effect. All right. Let's see here. Where are we at? Let's get over here. Robert Stroback. I've bought from the mint for over 40 years. Wow. 40 years he's been buying from the mint. That is amazing. I recently received my colorized Purple Heart coin. I believe that in one of the nicest coins the mint has ever produced. I can see why they are hot in the secondary market. I do not plan to flip mine. It will go in my personal collection. Yes, indeed. I understand. It is a beautiful coin, especially that obverse is amazing. The reverse, I'm not as big a fan of. I think they could have done a better job there. I see what the intention was, but it just didn't translate well to metal. Very good. All right. The Strategic Petroleum Reserve is being drained, says Matt. When they stop draining it, prices will probably speed past $100 a barrel. Probably so. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, good. Yes, indeed. Silver High says, based on stream title, same old situation. What is Terry's situation? Yes, indeed. Very good. The disaster here, says Terry. All right. Very good. All right. Where are we? Let's move past over here. Daniel is here. Hello, Daniel. Good to see you. Welcome, sir. Glad to see all of you guys amongst us here this evening. All right. Thank you, Robert. Sue C says, that's a beautiful coin. I would have a hard time flipping it too. Stay tuned for the continuing saga on this. Cybercurrent Twitcher, I have very few coins in my collection that I'm really attached to. Take some profits, Al. There will be something right around the corner that you want even more. Yes, that's good advice. Very good advice, CCT. And in fact, part of me is thinking that I may find this later on the secondary market for near or lower than issue price. If the 2020 basketball colorized coins are any indicator, I did look at that and was thinking about it. Yes, indeed. Yes, Daniel came on the live. Thank you, sir, for being here. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's move up to yet another comment. Steve K. There's another K. We're collecting Ks here. Useless opinion warning. There's no useless opinions. Every opinion is useful and freely expressed here on this channel. Industrial demand will increase exponentially around 2030 when the U.S. starts imposing restrictions on the amount of combustion engine vehicles that can be sold. Because 2035 in California, that's been passed. This will hurt the platinum metals group, but may cause silver prices to increase and stay up for a few years as they replace gas cars. Once the turnover is complete, the price should drop and stabilize as they start recycling the older electric vehicles. Just my opinion. Well, that's actually a very sound opinion, I believe, because by then prices will rise up and they'll need that silver. There's much more of a necessity to do it. Yes, indeed. Okay, very good. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. She says the hedge video was good. Thank you, Stephanie. Big hugs to you. I appreciate that. You are awesome. Carrie Tehran says, timing, well, mine sucks. I have quite a few coins I purchased with the intent on flipping, but after looking at them, I didn't. The best price for profit, I'm afraid, has come and gone, but who knows what the future holds. I still love them all. I know, I hear you, Carrie. That's a lot of the predicament that I've been in for many coins that I've had, for sure. But I do have one of the local coin shops in my area has a desire for some of these things, making it very tempting. Scammer time. Hello?
This is a courtesy call for AT&T and DirecTV customers. We have a...
I know what number to press. Come on. Get on the line.
This is James from AT.
Hello?
Hello, this is James. Hello, sir. This is James from AT&T and DirecTV. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, sir?
That's nice. I'm good, sir. Thank you for asking me. Actually, there is a promotion going on in which you get 50% off on your AT&T and DirecTV bill.
Did you say my AD&D? Did you say my
Yes, sir.
Did you just accuse me of having ADD?
AT&T.
AD&T, all right. Am I going to use this money, the savings, on hookers and blow?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, continue. Go ahead.
How many cell phones do you have with AT&T?
How many phones do I have?
Yes, sir, with AT&T.
I have 3 phones with AT&T.
Okay, sir. And how many TV you have?
2. 3 phones and
remember
2
your last
TVs.
month?
3 phones and
sir.
2 TVs,
Do you-
yes.
Okay, sir. Do you remember your last month bill, cell phone and TV bill?
Yes, I do. I do remember it. Was $284.73. I have it right in front of me.
282. Okay, sir.
Yes. Go ahead and repeat that back. What did I just say? What was the number I just said?
Okay, sir. What kind of cell phone do you have? It's an Apple, it's an Android.
Well, you didn't answer my last question. I asked you to repeat back to me the total that I gave you
Okay,
just
sir.
a moment ago. What was it?
Okay, sir. Your total amount is $283.73.
Very good.
Okay,
Good
sir.
job. You did it. You wonderful. This is as enthusiastic as I've ever heard you when you said that. You know, money talks, you know what I mean?
sir.
Now, you want to know what kind of Android cell phone I have?
Yes, sir. What kind of cell phone do you have? It's an Apple, it's an Android.
It is an Apple phone. It is an Apple iPhone 3 version that just
sir.
came out. Yeah. Good stuff.
Okay, sir. Please stay on the line. Let me transfer the call to my senior supervisor.
Okay.
Please stay on the line.
Okay, I'll stay on the line. I'm going to walk the line and stay on it too. Do you want me to do push-ups? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you so much for holding on the line. This is Jasmine, one of the floor supervisor. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm just anxiously awaiting for Colonic Stacker to say hello to me exclusively. You understand that? Go ahead. Oh, she hung up on him. Dang it. I got a Motorola, that's right. I should have said I got a flip phone. She hung up on me, that bastard. All right, let's see here. I couldn't even hit on her, Liquid Electrum. She hung up on me. She was Jasmine from Aladdin. That's right, exactly. Yeah, Blue, that's right. The Philharmonic says wiener on it. That's right, exactly. She did not know that. All right, here we go. What does it mean to be a collector? Jimmy Howell says the following: stacking, collecting PMs gives us the same diplomatic rush as gambling or cheating on a spouse. Once your brain yearns for the rush it gives you, it's almost impossible to stop. The human brain protects itself from bouts of depression by giving humans an urge to do drugs, get drunk, go to a basketball game, or stack PMs. People have been known to become addicted to PMs so badly they max out their credit cards. It's very hard to stop. For some people, it's very tough to control that urge. You're right. There is something to be said for it. In fact, I myself have gotten a rush from getting precious metals to the point where, hey, which would I rather have? A 5-ounce silver bar or a hug from Stephanie S? You know what I mean? Which would you pick if you were a guy? You know what I'm saying? Anyways. Yeah, I didn't even get to ask her about her Kegels. That's exactly right. About her Kegels. Man, I tell you what. Let's see here. Ronald Hall says, Sal's like the ever-ready bunny. He keeps going and going and going. Must be that high-octane coffee slurps. I just slurped some. Thanks for all the info you stay on top of and share to us. No light task. Thank you, Ronald. I appreciate it, my friend. It is some work, but it's worth it for you guys. And, you guys are wonderful, so I appreciate your support. It does mean a lot. Thank you so much. All right. Very, very good. We've got Ronald Hall says here, very nice pickup. Did it just come out or has it been out for a while? I think I first ordered this in February, and they shipped the first batch early on, but I didn't get in that first batch. Some of them had issues. So mine just came in. I did that very good. It depends on how good the hug is. There you go. Exactly, Jeffrey Jackson. I think she stepped away here. But anyways, she didn't hear that. But that's a very good point, Jeffrey Jackson. It depends how good the hug is. That's right. M2 says, that's a fantastic piece. The design, subject matter, and packaging are all great. Yeah, finally one with a clamshell. I like that. Finally. Knowing that they can do it. All right, KS is here. All right, good to see you. And Greg J says, quite frankly, those who see the U.S. system is lacking in comparison to other countries' system. You've never lived for any amount of time abroad and really experience the total picture. Excellent point. Exactly right, Greg J. Excellent point. Very good. All right, and we've got Daniel Born Rental Am. Avoid those expensive coins. You can get a 10-ounce bar for the price of one of those coins. True that, Daniel Born Rental Am. But the thing is that, hey, if you're a collector, you're going to pay a higher premium, but besides, these things are going for a lot of money. But yes, indeed, if you're a pure stacker, your advice is sage and exactly right. But if you're a collector like myself, it's not that simple. You know what I mean? I'm a stacker too, but mostly a stacker. All right. Scott S says, I can't flip this puppy dog. It's just too nice of a coin. I know. I hear you. I hear you, Scott. You're right. It's a beautiful coin indeed. All right. This is the poll here that I put on my community tab. If you've not partaken in it, I encourage you to do so because I'm going to get your opinion on it, even if it's just a vote here. Shiny McStacken, let's explore is what I expect to hear from you every time. It's you. I even say it loudly as I'm driving my 18-wheeler. Well, thank you for your service as a truck driver. Truck drivers keep the world going around, deliver our goods and services across the nation. God bless you for what you do. Anyways, Shiny says, what would be cool in addition is if you added effects more often, as you mentioned, as you sometimes do. Delay, doubler, octave changer, yada, yada. Yes, indeed. I don't want to overdo the effects, but I will probably do that again in the future. Yes, indeed. All right. Okay. Where are we at here? Scott S. Sal, you mentioned storing it properly, or it can develop haze. How should it be stored? I keep all my coins in a humidity-controlled area. That is first and foremost a relatively cool, dry place. And humidity control is what it's about. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Terry has earned her tool back and maybe even a wrench. Oh, man. Now, Terry knows exactly what to do to get the tool back. Yes, indeed. She knows what to do. Two things she knows. Mark Kratchkazar. Beautiful. I also heard the 2.5-ounce silver U.S. Marine medal is selling for more than double the cost. I was lucky enough to get two of them as my sister-in-law had one sent to her address. Yes, and I should have probably found a way to do that too. That's pretty amazing. Yes, indeed. RV Magnum says, I can't part with my coins. The offer would have to be crazy to get me to sell any of them. I got the colorized and Liberty Medal, and both look perfect to the naked eye. Well, congratulations. Your Liberty Medals turned out better than mine. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Now, I know Terry said she was sorry, but you remember what the two things you had to say, right? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And Ron Mueller says, let's explore. It's just as big a trademark as greetings on your videos. Well, thank you, Ron. Appreciate that. I think now we're at a time we're going to take a look at that poll. Here is the poll. We're going to refresh this now. This poll, we had, how many participated? 1.1 K, 1,100 votes. And here are the results of it. We had 75% of you say, yes, keep the let's explore. But there are 14% of you say to ditch it. So even though it's a minority, it's an overwhelming majority, but it's a big enough minority that it warranted me addressing it. So that's why. Now, if it would have been 85 to like 10, but then there's I put a third option there that says like, okay, but don't do it in every video. So 11% were there. But if it would have been like it had two options like keep it or ditch it, and was like 89 to 11, well, then I would have been like I was being a little paranoid over it. But this was a pretty good minority there. But all right, very good. Okay, so there that is. Okay, we're done there. And Colleen says, in our deep collective memory and senses, humankind will never see silver as worthless. That's right. Hand anyone a paper fiat currency bill, then hand them a equal value silver, and they will intrinsically want the silver. The look, the feel, the effort required to pull it out of the earth makes it irresistible. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Colleen. I would like to think that, although I don't know if everybody would feel the same as you and I. But for the actual layperson on the street, if you handed them silver of equal value to the, like a dollar bill, for instance, because that'd be a fairly small piece. That would be probably a gram of silver for a dollar bill. But if you put like a $100 bill and you give a 5-ounce bar, what would they take? My guess is probably most people would still take the $100 bill. I don't know. Be a very interesting experiment to do. Romanello, Roman Elachwa. I'm not pronouncing that right, I'm sure. Says the following here. The fact that I can't walk into an LCS pawn shop or even online and get a silver round or bar for $1, $2, or $3 over spot is troubling. Why? What changed? It's market manipulation, plain and simple. I'm going to stop you right there. It's not market manipulation for the premiums. That's for darn sure. The premiums are what you're talking about here, and that is because of inflation, supply chain issues, and to some extent, some people have made the case that maybe some of the wholesalers, U.S. Mint, and dealers are getting greedy. But that's, I don't necessarily fall in that line of thinking, but nonetheless, there are some accusations there within some levels of that chain. But that's the explanation. So when you say there can't be any other explanation, I hope you listen to this response, because that is the explanation. The premiums of what you're talking about have nothing to do with manipulation. The manipulation is of the spot price. That's what people think manipulation is regarding. Very good. And then you go on to say that we are in the most explosive inflationary period in history, which is why the premiums are there. The cost to buy silver is actually going up, but spot is going down. Come on. Well, and that's just it. It's the cost to buy. You're talking about, I think you might be confused, because the spot price and the amount that is sold for physically is a lot more because of inflation. But there's also a lack of demand because we're in a recessionary period as well too. All right. Okay, let's see here. Matthew won't be able to respond to that because it's circling there. The Sarge, wow, that coin is beautiful for me. There is no words. Don't part with it, Sal. Sorry, it's your decision, sir. Thank you. I can understand. He served in the military. Thank you for your service. Yes, indeed. Oh, man. All right, let's see. And we've got Pete O says, I don't collect commemoratives, but with a mintage of 25,000, I would lean towards flipping this one. A beautiful piece. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Pete O. It would have been nice to do a poll on that. Yes, indeed. Yeah, great man, you're right. The premiums essentially is the price of physical silver. When you buy it, you're paying one price, which includes the premium. And when you sell, you should get when you sell your silver, in most cases, now not much, there's less and less cases these days, but there are still some cases where you can get above spot for your silver. All right. House rattling when Elizabeth's dad snored. Wow, that's a pretty loud snore. Thank you, Bruce Eddington. That's very kind of you, sir. I appreciate it. I'm honored to have you here. Adrian Kikes says here on this video, if you guys were buying PMs today, would you buy a kilo for $6.65, $6.69, or a quarter ounce and a 10 ounce for $6.97? Any advice is more than welcome. God bless everybody. Man. I'd have to do the math on the premiums above spot, but given the gold to silver ratio, I might be leaning towards a kilo bar. And that's my personal opinion, because I did that essentially earlier this year. I bought 4 kilos in 2 different orders. All right. Oh, man. My wife is jealous of Sal. Oh, my goodness, because I'm taking Jamie's time. Oh, man. Well, thank you for allowing me to have Jamie. Mrs. Fox, I appreciate it. And I'm going to have him give you a hand-delivered hug direct from me, okay? All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's move on up here. Let's take another slurp of this coffee while we prepare for the next comment here. Stevie B on the How to Profit Big Time with Modern Silver Coins video. I got mine a couple of weeks ago. Crazy considering I ordered it in February, I think. Yeah, that's when I ordered mine too. Definitely not flipping. Yeah, there might be some profit, but I'd just end up buying once again. The price comes down. So less profit, plus always slim chance it might just stay high. I also like collecting U.S. Mint stuff, going for the full silver dollar collection of moderns. All right, there you go, Stevie. Well, Stevie, you may not have seen my full stack video. That's the only thing, a full collection video of all the modern proof commemoratives since they've been released since 1982. Have every single coin. If you get a chance to check that video out, it has very few views on YouTube, but if you're collecting all the whole set, I strongly encourage you to check that video out and go through each and every coin on that video. I think even Terry watched it. If Terry hasn't watched it, she should. Stephanie S. should also watch that video. Yes, indeed. So should Jamie Fox watch that video. Would love to get Zephiel to watch that video if he's not done it. Elizabeth Kahn, if she could watch that video, that'd be nice. If I could get the Sarge to watch that video. If I could get the CCT to watch it again. He watched it once already, maybe even twice. I know Rocky's watched it. Donovan Robbins, I think, watched it. But did Mark B watch it? That's the question. The real question is here, did Mark B watch my full stack? And let me just show you this. I've got to pump this video up, guys. I've got to be a video pumper. There's a lot of work that went into this son of a biscuit. Complete proof modern commemorative coin collection. Right there it is. If you just type complete in the search over here on my videos, just type complete and modern, I guess. There we go. Complete and modern. It'll come right up. In fact, both videos will come up. I did one back 7 years ago. That one's got 5.8K views over 7 years. Of course, in 7 years, this one got a pitiful 1.5 thousand views. That's it. Yes, indeed. So I'm trying to get this video pumped out, share it to everybody, everywhere across the nation, around the world, even at the Antarctica. I want to try to corner the Antarctica market with full stack videos and that son of a biscuit. That's right. This is an adult video because I, as an adult, put this video together. It's completely adult. Yes, indeed. Danny Presson says silver has been somewhat of a hedge over several decades, but not over short timelines. That's exactly right. That's the difference. Note that silver... oh, wait. Before we do that, let's see. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, this is Oscar. May I speak with Richard, please?
This is Richard. Hello, Oscar.
Oh, hi, Mr. Richard. I'm calling you from New Era Funding. How are you doing today?
I'm doing terrific.
Wonderful. So, Mr. Richard, we provide unsecured business loan to business owners.
Okay.
There is no collateral, there is no personal guarantee, there is no mortgage needed from your end. Also, Mr. Richard, as a direct lender, we can offer you the best possible rate available in the market. So, if the rate makes sense, if you like everything, may I know how much additional capital might be good for your business right now?
120,000 smackers. $120,000. Can you make that work for me?
All right. We can definitely help you with that sort of money. So as you're looking for 120,000, may I know how much are you depositing in your business checking account each month on an average?
$98,000. Thank you, JM. I mean, thank you, Oscar. I accidentally thanked JM Unleashed. I meant to thank you.
All right. So, may I know how soon are you looking for this money?
If I could get it within 30 days or a month, whichever comes first, that would be great. Can you transfer me to the funding specialist, please?
You're already talking to him.
Oh, you are the funding specialist. Okay, wonderful, great, awesome, very good.
Are you really interested to get some additional capital for the business of yours?
Yes, I'd like to get some additional capital. I want to get the capitals of Mississippi, which has a water problem right now. That's Jackson. I'd like to get the capital of Vermont. That's Montpelier. If I could get Concord in there too, that's the capital of New Hampshire. Lansing in Michigan would be nice to have. And maybe, just maybe, I could get Boston. That's a big one. That's in Massachusetts. Son of a motherless goat. He won't give me the capitals. I think I asked too much when I asked for Boston. All right, thank you, my bed. CCT, I need him to make a video because I don't believe it unless I hear it and see it. Because I have never once in my entire life have ever heard a bed call anybody. I'm probably going to have a dream about this tonight of CCT's bed yelling out, CCT, come to me, lay down on me, CCT. Come on, CCT, you're tired. I want you to put your butt and your back and your elbows and your arms on my body, on my mattress. Never seen it happen. I have to believe it to see it. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. All right. So Danny says here, silver. Again, we read the first sentence. Note that silver rose quickly at the beginning of the Ukraine crisis, but has dropped off since it became clear that a large-scale war wasn't likely. This means something. As instability grows, silver will rise, but if you sell into a big price increase, look for Biden's big tax army to come looking for you. That's right. True, Danny. Exactly right. Very, very good point. Okay. R. Henderson says, I would be interested in buying it. How can I get in touch with you? Oh, well, hey, thank you for your service in Vietnam, my friend. And I would encourage you, honestly, to look on eBay and try to find it there. You might have better luck. Sir, yes, indeed. I wish the men still had them. Thank you for your service. Jeffrey Jackson, thank you so much. Jeffrey Jackson, a nice super chat. He says, I appreciate you, Sal. Always, you're a man without guile. JM Unleashed is doing something at 8:30. He is always a treat. All right, very good. So JM Unleashed has something at 8:30. So stay tuned to JM Unleashed channel. Thank you, Jeffrey Jackson, for letting me know. I owe you 20 push. I tell you what, I'm going to do you 20 curls, if that's okay. I've got to work my arms a little bit. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. What does JM Unleashed have going on at 8:30? Does he have a live stream or something going on? You guys should check it out. He has fun times over there. Good stuff at JM Unleashed channel at 8:30 tonight. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Thank you, Rocky, says Real. And yes, tonight at 8:30 Eastern Time, you're going to want to check out JM Unleashed channel. It's going to have Name That Tune, Name That Music tonight live stream at 8:30. You have a scammer. Name this scammer. Let's see what they say here. Hello?
Hi, this is Sharon from Chase Bank calling about your existing Visa and Master
Press
credit
1.
card. Chase Bank offering.
Okay. Quality push-ups, Ventress. That's right. The Mint Director is here with us. She demands quality push-ups, not virtue signal push-ups, not woke push-ups. Hello? I can't get the scammer to... There we go. All right. There's Sharon. Get that music go away. Bench pressing the keyboard. That's good. Ventress Gibson demands quality push-ups.
Thanks for being on hold. This is Sarah from Credit Card Services. How are you doing?
I'm good, Sarah. How are you doing?
I am fine. Thank you for asking me. So do you want to lower rates on your credit card accounts?
Yes, I would like to do that if it's okay with you. I think that would be fun.
And what's your card number?
Whoa, you're moving a little bit too fast here, Sarah. Don't you just, like, say...
Yeah.
Yeah, you move a little.
Yeah.
You want to get in my pants next, don't you? Because you want to get the silver coins in my pants, don't you? You want all the silver coins in my pants. I keep them in my pocket, Sarah. She hung up on me. Oh, man. Terry, she knows what to do to get the wrench. Terry. That's right, Ozzy's wife, Sharon, that's right. She didn't sound like Sharon. All right, very good. JRT, Johnson Witchell, would sell it because I sold my American Silver Eagles over 40 years in storing it in a Dansko album. In addition, I thought it would make money. I would have graded it way before I sold it. I just recently learned if you want to make an investment, take your coin off the market and pay more to grade your coin. That's my take. Yep, I know. And I'm not a really big fan of modern coin grading. It's a gamble. It's a big gamble. Yes, indeed. Because you get a 69, and then you're out of time. You're out of line. For the numismatics market, for the modern numismatics market, a 69 is no good. But in other areas in life, a 69 can be very, very good. Yes, indeed. All right. James M2, expecting it to arrive today, but have a few of the others. Great coins. Good job. All right. Well, I'm glad you were able to pick one up. I did not see that Terry did what I asked for. If she did, she didn't say my name. She didn't let me know. If she could say it again and type my name out so I can see it, don't type Sal. Type out the name so it turns red. But if she does that, then I will do it. Or if you can screenshot where she did it, if I missed it. Thank you, Emerald Coast Bullion. Just subscribe to JM Unleashed. Yes, subscribe to JM Unleashed. I did not see it, Sterling Cannabis. What does she do? What does she say? I did it, Sal. Pay attention. I didn't see it. Because the one thing I said at the time is if you say those two things, you actually have to type my name out so that I can make sure I see it. If I don't see it, then it didn't happen. It's as simple as that. Say it again. If it was simple enough for you to say it 2 weeks ago, then or a couple of weeks ago, say it again so I see it here. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. All you got to do is say it. That's all you got to do. You got to just say it. Just say it, Terry. All you got to do, sometimes that's all you can do, is just say it. D, do it more frequently because it pisses people off. There you go. Yes, indeed, I will do that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Silita says, nice looking coin. I'm not a fan of colorized coins. We have heaps of them in New Zealand. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, very good. All right. And Terry, all you got to do is say it. That's all you've got to do. And just say it. The two things. Yeah. You wanted to say it or type it. And type it, say it. Type it. Type it in this chat right here. Or send me an email. Even better, Terry, if you don't even have to say it publicly. You can send me an email and say it. How's that? That way you don't have to feel like you're being, I don't know, embarrassed on this live stream, although really it's not that embarrassed. What I asked was not all that much of an embarrassment. Yeah, humiliating. I'm not trying to humiliate you. Theta Phoenix, the easiest way to flip stuff with private sales. Coin shops rarely give full value. Yes, that's probably the best way. However, we'll see. That may be a little bit different. We'll see here. Yes, indeed. And Terry, you can email me. Then it won't be embarrassing. Cat Weasel is here. Aloha Stacker says, got mine, really like, and no mention on selling at this time, but I have not even looked at what they are going for. Yes, indeed. They're going for about $200 plus now per coin. That's over double your money. All right. Email me, Terry. Email me. Email me the two things, and you got it, and you got it, and you got it. Every major player has a tagline every single time. Sorry, Sal, you're stuck with it. I know, I hear you. I'm stuck with it. All right. Yes, indeed. I think my new tagline might be, Terry, say the two things or type the two things, and you'll get your wrench back. I think I'm going to say that in every single video from now on. That's what I'm going to say. In every single video, I'm going to say, and let's talk about this subject, about silver and gold and what's happening with the mining industry and with annual gold production and central banks. And before we go, I'm going to say, Terry, say, I'll give you the wrench back. And then the intro will come in. What do you think? Let's see here. Very good. Terry, oh Terry, I see a wrench in your eyes. Ooh, ooh. Terry, oh Terry, just say the two things that I want you to say. Terry, Terry, I'm gonna be a slumlord for Terry tonight. Yeah. All right. A silver wrench, that's right. Don't get Terry. I wouldn't like Terry when she's angry, would I? I would not. Yes, indeed. I'm jealous of Rocky. He's getting all the love from Stephanie. I'm getting no love over here from Stephanie. And Rocky's getting it all. You know, I just, man. Silver Shelby GT 500. That's a gorgeous coin, Uncle Sal. Nice pickup. Thank you, Silver Shelby. Appreciate it. All right. That just muted me. Oh, man. It's a mutiny on the mute button. T-Blue. Look at the thugs we have running our country and the world. Now you know why people are asking the question, is silver still a hedge against inflation? Yep, it's insane. Where did my chocolate go? Oh, I ate all my chocolate. Dang it. Jerry Parker says, I can't get no notification. This one is going to be my worst performing video in years. This video right here is the worst performing video I've ever had since I got over 40,000 subscribers. This thing is horrible performing. No one got any notifications for it. Thank you, Jerry Parker, for coming by anyway. Pine, poor laborers get screwed by the government as usual. Yes, indeed. Okay, very good. Song from Slurps and Bong Heads. And farts, too. I just farted as I said bong on that one, but no one heard it because I was speaking. Ventress says, does anybody know how to prevent off-center strikes? Asking for a friend. I probably can. Let's figure out how to do it. Tighten up those dies. That's what she said. Tighten those dies to prevent that crazy tolerance. Tighten those tolerances up. All right, very good. Nesmaniac says, basically $10 worth of silver today will probably buy what $20 will buy in 5 years. If you hold on to that $20 bill for 5 years, then it will buy what $10 will buy today. That's why I see it. That's true. Yep. Yep, I hear you. Very good. Very good. All right, we got 69 thumbs up. We are literally 31 thumbs up away from getting 100 thumbs up on this very live stream. Yes, indeed. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. All right. Let's move it here. A hard egg. A hard-boiled egg, too, right? Ah, very good. Okay. John Doe says, mother used to have a bunch of those ring gold bracelets. She sold it to a guy at a loss. She didn't know the value of gold. Ooh, man, that is a bummer. That is a bummer to sell gold at a loss. She didn't know the value of it. 69 is the perfect number of thumbs. Yes, indeed. But we want to try to get to 100 tonight, if possible. Hey, yes, indeed. Thank you, BSO. You guys check out BSO. He's dropping some knowledge on his channel, too. I need to check out his latest video. Appreciate it, brother. Good to see you, my friend. Good to hear your voice. Spiderhead says, $12.50 silver by Christmas 2022. It's neither an investment or insurance. Silver is definitely not a hedge against anything. All right. Spiderhead thinks it's going to go down. All right. We'll see. We shall see. Steve Dunham, will silver and gold ever go back up? I don't know. I won't let me respond to that. But anyways. Nicholas Tracy on the video. Ancient gold buried with the ancient rich. You guys should check this video out. My guess none of you saw it, but I did post it earlier today. So I hope you will check this video out. Ancient gold buried with ancient rich. Thought of this as soon as I saw it. Gold has seemingly held a monetary value as well as power, an aura of mystery, majesty, splendor, and natural value as long as humans have been using it. Which even before use in trade, it was used in ornamentation. I've read up to 80,000 years ago, been found like in this story, in the graves of habitations of ancient humans. Yes, Nicholas, that's right, exactly. Very good. Hello, Eddie's little stack is here. Eagle Steve is here. Welcome. Good to see you both. Hope you're all doing well, and welcome to Judith and Dan Davis. He says we got 77 thumbs. I'm showing 76, but hey, maybe we can get to 77 very soon. Appreciate you guys being here. All right, very good. Secret Stacker watched this video. Very good. E-Biker says, love the fact that you explored these stories with us. Very interesting. And thank you, sir. The artist formerly known as Gold Bear Bunny. Yes, indeed. I forgot his name is E-Biker now. That's come to me very quickly. Thank you so much. J.M. Lee says, it's just amazing what people can find when they explore. That's right, J.M. Unleashed. You were the man. Thank you. Ever faithful. Appreciate it. Bill Jelensky is here. Well, welcome, Bill. Good to see you. Tucson Bubba is here with the bourbon pump. I'm going to get it one of these days. It's the bourbon pump. Yes, indeed. All right. Just say it. Say the bourbon pump. That's it. Exactly right. Just got to say it. All right. Very, very good. And let's move on up here. Cyberfish says, I'm not into colorized or commems, but that's a really good looking coin. Thank you. I like that the writing is easy to read and the colors are tastefully done. Interesting content. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Cyberfish. Yes, indeed. Did the FBI tell you to squash the 100 laptop story? Yes, they did. They told me to close a laptop and squash that thing. It's crazy. All right. 55 Metal Monkey. I've been buying silver for a while now, 30 years or so. Bought my first ounce for $8. Never paid much attention to what people said about the future price. It's all about speculation, and almost every one of them over the years has been wrong. To be generous, made a lucky guess when they were right. The old saying is, you throw enough crap in the wall, something will stick eventually, rings true when people tell you what the future holds. Collecting silver is a long game, not a quick flip. For the Trinity types, if you hold it long enough, it will increase in value, and unless you are in a bad situation and have to sell, you get to decide when to sell, and should only do it when the price is right for what you want to accomplish. Amen. Well said, 55 Metal Monkey. Well said indeed. All right. Yep, I'm with you on that, Judith and Dan Davis. The premiums are too high. Oh, Stephanie says I need to be spanked. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, man, I need to be spanked. It just depends on who's doing the spanking, what kind of pressure or how hard it is, and if it's in a playful manner, that type of thing, because I can be easily turned red, and be gentle, in other words. All right, very good. Okay, thank you. 55 Metal Monkey. Very, very well said, sir, indeed. All right. Secret Stacker says, it's crazy that we can still discover things in this world that no one else has found yet. There could be treasure in my backyard. I mean, besides the stuff I hid there. That's right. Nobody on this earth living today has ever seen these rings for thousands of years. That's the thing. Good job, Jam Unleashed. You beat me too. This scammer. Way to go on the nude HD thing. Way to go. You got him. You got him. Yeah. Got them. Quick on the draw before I could even have a chance. Yankee Pride, this gold exchange only works if a country wants to deal in physical gold instead of electronic monetary exchanges. Yep. That's right, Yankee Pride. He was first in this video. Liquid Electrum says, Russia, all about Russia these days. Are doing great. Where's this going? I think we are in a bit of trouble. We will see. Yes, indeed. That we will. Very good. And we've got... Cherokee Fit. Imagine the power of a 10th gold coin in the whole world has a gold standard. Those with the 1 ounce coins will be rich. Yes. Can you imagine if we all started using again and transactions and anyways, all right, very good. Okay. Let's see here. All right, J.M. Ali says, this will be very interesting to see how it works. I have a feeling it will work. At least for them, it seems to be a good option bet for them. Yes, indeed. It'll be very interesting to see. It's just I wonder how they'll be implemented. I don't know that I would trust it though, given who's in charge over there. But that's the All right. Secret Stacker says, I think having another gold market could only help keep prices honest. No monopoly. I would prefer India over Russia or China being in charge of it, though. Yes, indeed. Understandable. Understandable. Very good. Thank you, Secret Stacker. And Graham Cox 3 says, Coast to Coast AM had a gold mine on a couple nights ago with some cool stories about Alaska mining. That's interesting. Would love to have heard that interview. That's wild. And Rocky Superstar says the following here on this. Could it fail? With these countries trying to set up a gold and silver exchange, like you said, it could confuse people on the price. I can see countries getting away from the dollar. A lot of countries are selling their dollars. The dollar is getting to be not so wanted. Look at the inverted two-year T-bill with the 10-year T-bill. Can you say inflation will get worse as more countries sell their dollars? That's exactly right. It sure will. It sure will. Very good. Okay. All right. We got rid of this scammer pretty quickly. I got most of those comments. Little Drain proposing a gold-backed currency got Gaddafi and Saddam killed. You know it don't have nuke missiles. Do not try such a thing. Well, I don't know that Gaddafi or Saddam actually did have a gold-backed currency. But I do think that they were kind of moving against the dollar. But anyway, Algorithm Food, thank you, Theta Phoenix, on this. Need all the help I can get on this video. Rondo Audison says, I'd leave that gold alone. Bad juju. All right. Yeah. People might think so. Might be haunted. Marianne Perry says, I can't thank myself enough. Well, I'm going to get rid of you. I forgot to report it, but hey. Just removed it. Cherokee Cowboy, interesting thoughts, Sal. Keep up the great work. Keep stacking. Thank you. Don't you dare change your signature. Thank you, Sterling Cannabis. I think I'm going to keep it. And let's do one more refresh here. And so good to see you all still with us here. We got 79. We need 21 more thumbs up. 21 more thumbs up. Yes, indeed. 21 more thumbs up. And we will have 100 likes on this video. Yes, indeed. All right, let's get down to the bottom of this. Where are we at? Okay. Fair amount of comments have popped in the last hour. Crazy. It's been a long time since I've seen Porky revenge Rob Swade. Been a long time. All right, here we go. I love the choices, says Argentum Telbzor on the silver and gold. Too many choices. Yes, the choices are even more numerous now, but you're right, Argentum. Okay. Very good. All right, thank you, Silver Shelby. Have a good night. Have a good night, Jeffrey Jackson. Thank you so much. Gave a late thumbs up. Thank you so much, Jeffrey Jackson. All right. Appreciate you. Yes, very kind of you. Have a good night. All right. Heart of Texas says, media wants you to stop talking about Beto O'Rourke's monkeypox. That's right. Oh, man. You Beto O'Rourke. You better get your monkeypox. Real melted. Gold standard is workable if BRICS take initiative. We shall see. I don't think they can constrain themselves to it, though, either. But, hey, you never know. Sterling Cannabis, my coins that were minted this year. Tell me how old that is, gold. I kind of think they're all the same age. Yeah, you're right. Very true. That's actually a good point, Sterling Cannabis. The gold that we have, all the modern bullion, that gold has really been around for ages, right? It could have been recycled, it could have gone through. Now, most of the stuff that comes from some of the mining stuff or some of the coins is probably not old gold per se, but yeah, that's actually a very, very good point, Sterling Cannabis. Skylar Wheeler, honestly, I don't think it will matter. Human nature will kick in. If Russia takes over, it will bring up prices more normal for a while. Then they will realize they are in charge and will find a way to manipulate the market so they profit. Absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. Yes. Human nature will kick, and I'm with you on that one, Skylar. Human nature will definitely do that. All right. Dice forever. Gold is not representative of a free market. It's been captured by centralization like government and bankers. Gold has failed. Well, gold itself doesn't fail. It's mankind that fails. Very good. All right. Hey, look at that. Elizabeth Kahn upside down smiley face. All right. And let's see. We've got the global warmer says Russia is food, energy, and rare earth independent. That's right. The majority of the world needs these things and can't produce them on their own in sufficient quantity. It'll be interesting to see what the outcome for Russia will be. Well, if we can stabilize Ukraine, some of that stuff we can get from Ukraine. But you're right about the rare earth metals for sure. Shows making B.R. Williams hungry. All right. Let's see here. Oh, wow. James Smith says, yeah, this is actually a very good point. Saddam had a royal palace. He had a chest full of $100 American bills. That's right. I did remember that. Very good. All right. Now let's see here. Living the dream. I lose. All right. So he does not like the phrase, especially what he's saying there. That's all right. Joshua Rhodes on the Explorer. Appreciate that. You can put a little word in the video. So it does help the algorithm. Indeed. We need 14 more thumbs up, folks. 14 more thumbs up to get to 100. Will we be able to make it tonight? I'm hoping so. Global Warmer is here hanging loose with us. Yes, indeed. He's the man. Appreciate you guys. Hundreds of monkeypox super spreader. That's pretty good. Really good. All right. Okay, B.R. Williams had dinner. Oh my goodness. We've shocked Stephanie S. She says, OMG Sal. Oh my goodness. We've shocked her. Somehow, some way, we've shocked her. All right. And we've got Theta Phoenix. The more, the merrier when it comes to gold, as far as I'm concerned. All right. There you go. Pot roast with veggies sounds delicious. Cheers. Good to see Dr. Webb Music. Welcome. Good to see you. Mark Lennox says, who will be the arbiter of the price? That has been the problem all along with regards to precious metals. In an honest system, price discovery will be achieved by supply and demand. Gold and silver have a long storied history with lots of nefarious actors. Very true. I'm not going to go through all of that, but you're exactly right. Well stated. And that's really the bottom line. Anytime humans get involved, even with the gold standard, it can be corrupted, right? But at least there's something that's pulling against that corruption that you have to be transparent about, or should be transparent. All right, very good. FT, just pick up a couple of your silver coins at JM. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you, FT. He just bought the silver rounds at JM Bullion. For those who don't know what he's talking about, if you go to the description of this video or go to my channel and click on the link there, the 2-ounce high relief silver round here, you will see it. There it is. The 2-ounce salivate metal round is there. And for purchase, if you're interested, yes, indeed. The price is still on sale. Then we had a little bit of a higher premium, and of course, with the silver price going down too, it's a little bit more of a bargain now, but yes, indeed. So he had bought one of those. Very kind of you. FT, awesome. I hope you enjoy it. Very cool. All right. Snuff MC. My question is, how much would silver be worth if SHTF? I know it's vague question with lots of possible answers, but are we talking $50 an ounce, $500 an ounce, maybe lower? I think if an SHTF scenario, which is really difficult to define, typically that means that, that the system is collapsed, is what an SHTF scenario looks like, which means that if the system is collapsed, then we're back to bartering. So there would have to be price discovery based off of supply and demand fundamentals of goods and services, which means that likely you will be trading talents, services, goods with each other until you can develop some sort of local government. And then you will have to have some sort of fungible monetary system, and likely that's when silver will come into play. But also, there very well could still be some dollars floating around, whatever's available, and they may use that too because it's what people know of at first. So it's a good question, and I would encourage you, Snuff MC, to go over to my channel. I did this quite a while ago, and if you go to my playlist section here, I did a video series called Silver and SHTF. And let's see if I can find it here. Silver and SHTF. There's 3 videos in this series. Watch all 3 of those. It's a little older, and there's probably some things in there that I probably could have put in some other thoughts I could have on it. But this basically sums it up. There's 3 videos in this series that talks about it called Silver and SHTF. I hope you will check that out. Take the time to look at that. Sir, yes, indeed. It's called Silver and SHTF right there. And there's the 3 videos. Silver and SHTF Part 1, Types of Disasters, What is Needed First, and it's not silver. And then Part 2, and there we go. So I encourage you to check that series out. Did that quite a number of years ago. All right. I hope that helps you. All right. Get back to the general comments now. Fantastic, says Sophia. Thank you, Sophia, for watching. Very kind of you. Australian Stacker says, I would miss something. I guess I would check if I am on the right channel, if that's missing. I'm not sure I get what you mean, Australian Stacker. You're on the right channel, though. Thank you for being here. How many fake push-ups did I miss? Dr. Web Music, we did a few early on. But that the super chats came in earlier in the night. But yes, indeed. So I think I did like 50, somewhere thereabouts. 47 maybe. I don't know. 55, Metal Monkey. A person thinks it's destined to fail regardless of how much they push it. Virtually no country in the world, including their allies, trust Russia to run an honest exchange. They have a long history with far too much corruption in every sector for people to have faith in this. Yeah, yes. All right, very good. That's true. You make some good points. Very good points. Very good points indeed. Coins A to Z is here. Good to see you, sir. Yes, indeed. All right, let's get here to, we're going to play a little game now, guys. This is a fun part of the live stream. By the way, we need 9 more thumbs up. 9 more. And I'm going to say that in stereo. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. 9 more thumbs up to get to 100. Can we get there tonight? I'm not sure. But the Silver Stacking Bot is here. He made it on time. Just in time for a thumbs up, too, if he's so interested. Maybe even Elizabeth Kahn will thumb up. You never know. But I appreciate all you guys being here. This is the fun part of the video where you get to pick which video to watch on the channel based off of your search term, no matter how crazy it is. Yes, indeed, no matter how crazy it is, the more likely a video is going to pop up. A video is going to pop up. So here's the rules. When you type in the search term, I have over 5,000 videos, so something's going to come up. Very rarely does it get broken, although it did happen recently. You put 3 pluses before the search term, just like that, and you type it out, no more than 3 words, and not too terribly vulgar, and only after I type the word go. So we're going to do that right now. Go. After the word go. There we go. And I'm going to let's see here. I'm going to let Stephanie S. pick the search term. I'll let Stephanie S. pick it. What she thinks would be. Oh, I like that one, Secret Stacker. Is Stephanie S. paying attention? And probably not. Probably a bad idea. Okay, she's not here. All right. So, stop. I'm going to pick the 15th one. I'm going to pick the 15th one from the top. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This one may, from Elizabeth Kahn, this one might not work. We'll try it. That's a pretty out there search term. Wally World sells tools. Wally World sells tools. I probably should have made it say that. Where did Stephanie go? Anybody know where Stephanie went? She didn't say goodbye. Let's see if this comes up. Nothing for Wally World sells tools. I probably should say that it's got to be an actual word in there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it can't be like a... So let's find... Let me just pick something else here. All right, we've got... like, beaverines would not work because that's not a real word. Let's do shipwreck. Shipwreck from Coins A to Z. Shipwreck. All right, there we go. Look at this. Shipwreck. Could there be 200 tons of gold sitting at this shipwreck site? Ah, yes, indeed. Now, this was an interesting video. I remember doing this one a couple months ago. So what we'll do now is Coins JM Unleashed is going to post that video here. Hold on a second here. I'm going to get rid of this. Hold on. Ah, crap. I accidentally unhit it. JM Unleashed got that one anyway. Very good. Good job. All right. And the thing is that I had already blocked that site. That was the same one that came back again. I had already blocked them. But I guess when you block them, they stay active in the same session. Very good. All right, so very good. All right. So that is the video. Could there be 200 tons of gold sitting at the shipwreck site? So when JM posts this video, check it out. Open it up a new tab and watch it. Put the search term shipwreck in there. Let me know what you think of the video, and say that you came here from the live stream. Yes, indeed. Thank you, JM Unleashed. Easy multitasker. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. So there you have it. Nice. Fun times. All right. Thank you, guys. We had a fun time tonight. I appreciate you all being here. Let me pin that one with the title. Shipwreck video. Yes, indeed. So check that out. And make sure you check out JM Unleashed channel later tonight at 8:30 for the Guess That Music. Yes, indeed. Name that music tune. All right. Boating accidents are nice too. Indeed they are. That's right. Good choice, Coins A to Z. Thank you guys for being here. We will be back here on Friday night. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you all again. Multitude of gratitude. We need 3 more thumbs up, by the way, before we get there. If we can get 3 more thumbs up, that would be awesome. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. And keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a